So when you think about it, so many things in life come down to consistent daily habits. It's never about the short sprints, it's about the consistent work that you put in over time. So to give you a few examples, say you want to save some money, it's not going to be saving money for just a month or a week or not buying that one thing. It's going to be you limiting your expenses over a longer period of time, which will then eventually lead to you having more savings. Same thing if you want to get fit. You need to watch what you eat, you need to exercise over a long period of time, and then you'll get results. It's not going to be the small sprints that get you there. So when it comes down to it, sticking to habits is hard. And even gaining new habits at the beginning or having a good set of habits is hard. Rewinding back to when I was a teenager, I did absolutely no studying. I would stay away from it as much as possible. And this led to me going from a relatively okay level at high school to not getting my diploma for high school. And then even the first college I attended, I wasn't allowed to go to the second year because I didn't have enough points. In terms of my finances, the story was not much different. I was terrible with any money that I had. I would spend it as soon as I got it, and I would never ever check my bank account. I can't tell you the amount of times that I was standing to pay, and it was kind of a pay and pray. I didn't know what to expect if I had enough money or not, because I wasn't willing to face reality there. So fast forward about 10 years, and the truth is that I'm still struggling with habits and I'm still struggling to be consistent. But at least I've found a few strategies that have really helped me stay more consistent and get back on track when someday or some week I don't feel like doing the habit. So the first strategy is don't overcommit. And this is something I've been guilty of many times in the past. I can't tell you the amount of times that I've tried to adopt a full new morning routine of 5 new habits. And because I would try to do so many things at once, it was really difficult for me to stick to them. And so I would be able to do it for a couple of days, maybe even a week. But after that week, it would just be too much and it would be gone. So coming back to the starting a new morning routine or ritual, start with the one habit where it kind of starts, which is waking up on time. And so what I did is I just started waking up at 7 a.m. every day until that felt comfortable. And if I felt like working out or meditating or whatever, I would do it, but it wouldn't be a commitment that I had to do. And I found this really worked for me because it allowed me to get used to the waking up on time, being consistent there. And once I felt that was locked in, I would start adding another habit, and that'll be a much more sure way to success than doing everything at once. The next strategy is to make it small. And this is a concept I like to use from a book I recently read called Atomic Habits. And this make it small concept is really powerful because basically what it says is if you want to meditate for 20 minutes every day, start by making it small and just meditate for 5 minutes a day. And so for me, this make it small concept has really helped not skipping days. And so even on days that I don't really feel like exercising or meditating, I know that this rule makes it easy for me to say, okay, instead of doing 30 minutes exercise, today I'm just going to do 10 minutes. And that makes it way easier for me to then get going. This is great for those days where you just don't really feel like it. Make it small. And it really makes a difference. The next strategy is to track and adjust. And all you need is a notebook and a pen. I like to use a bullet journal. Once you have your notebook ready, you start by writing the first habit you plan to adopt and drawing a block grid underneath the habit. Draw 5 blocks if you want to do it throughout the work week and 7 blocks if you want to do it daily, including the weekends. Once you have your list ready, you're going to write a plus for every day you check off the habit and a dash if you miss a day. It's very intentional that it's just 2 weeks. This gives you like a short time frame to focus on what you want to do, evaluate and make changes if needed. If not, if everything is going fine, keep going, create a new page, draw new blocked grids, and you're good to go. Keeping it in a journal is awesome because you'll be able to follow your progress over the long run and flip through the pages and see how you're doing. The third strategy that I like to use is called the 2-day rule. Never skip 2 days in a row. The 2-day rule allows you to actually skip a day and not feel too bad about it. And the thing is, you will inevitably have days where you don't feel like doing anything, right? You might go and have drinks with your friends, or maybe you don't sleep well, or maybe the next day is just not possible for you to do because you need to go out of the house for a doctor's appointment. I don't know what. But the 2-day rule really helps in keeping you consistent, at least not skip 2 days in a row. So for me, it was always a problem that I would skip a day thinking, oh, I'll do it again tomorrow. But then I never really had that 2-day rule to keep me going and to think, hey, I shouldn't skip another day. So to conclude the video, these are all kind of strategies to help you be more consistent. And if you do fail, it helps you get back into your habit streak. It's really about this mindset of being really good at recovering that will help you stick to habits for years and make it more of a lifestyle rather than just a 3-month thing that you do. If you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.